It's Christmas again. A whole year has gone past since the first 99% nobody Christmas message. What a mess. One shouldn't laugh, should one? Look at the Conservatives and the Liberal Disycrats. Oh, somebody's at the door. The Conservatives, the Liberal Disycrats, and I don't think they know what to call themselves anymore. The great debaters of our time. In the Houses of Commons, where no commoners abide, except perhaps for a very small few. But that's the way of our system. This Christmas, this 2030, I wonder how many people are consuming as much as they consumed last year. I've still got this runny nose. Hey. So, for every minute that I'm wasting my time doing this, what is it? 3 children are dying every 15 seconds. So if you multiply that by, I don't know. My mind has gone a blank as far as maths is concerned. There are 3 children are dying every 15 seconds from preventable diseases still in this wonderful consumerist world that we all live in. When those children need not die because the things that they're dying from are preventable. What's the point of us being alive anyway? What's the fairness in it? Where's the equality? And this political system globally has no intention of creating any sort of equality in the world. They just want their slaves, wage slaves, money slaves that doesn't exist, debt slaves, and they want everybody to keep on carrying on playing the game. That'd be a good comedy, wouldn't it? Carry on playing the game. Oy. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. But I don't think it's going to be a Happy New Year. It's probably going to be worse than 2013. A lot worse. I mean, we could see the total collapse of the monetary economic system which wouldn't be a bad thing at all, would it really? Just to throw everything into chaos. The people wouldn't know, what to do because they haven't been informed. How to work together instead of, fighting each other. Being in conflict, wanting to be better than somebody else. Not better, in an intellectual way, but better in just circumstance, standard of living. Hey, up with the Joneses. We're as good as those people next door, haven't we? And it's still with us all. This is, my mummy used to talk about it way back in the 60s. Got to keep up with the Joneses. Yep, that's the way it was then. It was the sort of real beginning of consumerism in the United Kingdom. And prior to that, it was a little austere because of rationing and the war in the 50s. But now we have austerity back with us again, enforced austerity because of a lack of planning in managing food supplies to the people. People could produce their own food supplies. Cities could produce their own food supplies, but one of the definitions of a city is that it's unsustainable. The people can't sustain themselves within a city. Nobody's ever tried, so let's not bother anyway. I'm going to have a break. Sustainable cities. That should be the goal of the people that lead us today. The problem with having leaders in this day and age is the concept of having a lead or a leash, and a lead and a leash is usually attached, I should say, to a collar. So when you're led, there is this imaginary collar wrapped around your neck, buckled up, with a leash on it, being led along life's highway. And if you're led by leaders, you'll be sort of dragged along this life's highway blindly. Just doing what the system allows you to do, which is mainly consume. Obey. But let me return to sustainable cities. We can have them today, these sustainable cities. Well, we can have them in 10 years, all across the nation. But they don't want to know. All these people want to do is push business. And everything is a business. Even the National Health Service is a business. They're all companies. Hang on, I've got an itch. There, I sorted it. It was only a little itch on my foot. Damn dog. Christmas 2013. 100 years ago, my dad was born. He probably couldn't envisage the internet. He wasn't around to see it. Saw the beginnings of some of the technology. But anyway, everything is a business, including me and you. Everybody on the whole planet is a commodity to be bought and sold. Everything has a monetary value. Everything's got to have a profit. Well, really, the only profit that humanity needs is the profit of individual and collective development for the betterment of every single person on the planet. Every individual has the right to attain the highest level of mental and physical health that they're capable of attaining. There should be no argument anywhere. And any obstacle that is in the way that prevents the development of every individual reaching their individual highest level of mental and physical health, every obstacle that's put in the way to prevent that should be removed, no matter what that obstacle is. And if the obstacle is the present system that we're living in, this monetary economic system that seems on the verge of collapse already, then we have to have another option. Another option for the development of the whole of humanity and the environment, which is collapsing in this system as well. And the only logical, viable option that I can see, and I've been rabbiting on about enough in the past, is the natural law, resource-based economy. And that's my message for Christmas, I suppose. Probably again. and forever onward, because as Jack Fresco says, you know, this shit's got to go.